for this review, we have the Hot Toys, the Batman. Just now picking this guy up, and I'm pretty excited to get this. I know he's been out for a little while, but he's new for me. So, um, gonna have this clear bag. Let's get this out real quick. And there are some interesting elements to the box. Not quite sure how to describe this, but this is cardboard, but there's something about the way it's printed that there's this really cool effect on how light hits it at certain angles. Um, the Batman is kind of foiled and raised. This is a separate overlay. On the top, we've got Batman logo, Batman again, and Batman there. This is also foil. Same exact thing on this side. There's the bottom. And then on the back, um, basically got like all the people who worked on it. Normally I would turn this away from the light, but um, the way it's printed, it kind of needs light to kind of highlight some of the aspects of it. It's pretty cool. So does this guy have a slip cover? It does. Hot Toys is always just super special these days. They're always doing weird stuff with the packaging. So slip, take both of these off, and you get to see some of the figure, bunch of accessories. There's way too much light and reflective stuff happening here, so um, just want to see if there's anything else different. Yep, back does have a different inside back. Kind of done up to look like the marketing for the movie. So let's get him all the way out and take a look at the figure. Okay, so let's pop this in. Actually, let's talk about because there's a little tray on the outside. Let's talk about that real quick. So we've got his batarang, which is basically like the bat symbol on his chest. You kind of take it out and form kind of like a boomerang. He's got the little arm baton gun things that come out of his gauntlets. He's got some handcuffs. He has. Let's see if I can do this without everything falling out. He's got a harpoon. Yeah, all this stuff is gonna fall out. Ooh, this piece is metal. That's fascinating. He's got flashlight that turns into a flare. There's a tool to work his eyeballs. This is a one of those eye moving things, uh, Movie Masters. And then he's got a little book from or postcard from Enigma. So that is what is in the top tray. He does have a little book on the side. And see if I can do this. Maybe this will help a little bit. So he's got, yeah, that's not going to work. Um, Let's pull him out real quick. Good Lord. He's got plastic behind him, plastic on top, plastic on his boots, plastic on his head. See if I can get all this stuff off real quick. The plastic bags on his feet came off pretty easy. Well, at least one did. This other side does not want to come off. His feet are ratcheted. That's kind of cool. His somewhere. So there's lots of magnetic stuff going on with the head and the face, which can be cool. Hoping I could show off how this guy looks in the package, but I'm afraid all this stuff is about to come sliding everywhere. But he's got quite a few hands. We'll take them out. He's got a neck piece, hair, alternate head, some faces, a alternate mask. Let's see if we get things here ready. That head sculpt was pretty nice. He does have a pretty nice stand. I think that looks really nice. I have been staying away from using the stands because even among Hot Toys, the height of the stands vary, and you got a bunch of figures in your collection. I mean, it could even be just Star Wars. You have a bunch of Star Wars figures, and the stands are different heights. So I usually pose them just by themselves, just standing. Most of the time, they will stand with no problem. And if they have a problem, I'll put them on a generic stand. Okay, so I think we've got everything here. Um, One thing off the bat, um, no pun intended. I I try not to get too many, collect too many Hot Toys, especially figures that have like the really tight plastic over cloth kind of overlay. Um, I always like it when they have a character that's done in cloth. And luckily, because of this design, Batman adheres to that. So instead of weird, heavy plasticky stuff, he's got regular cloth, which means he's going to be able to move a lot better. He's going to have less restriction. It's going to be more enjoyable to pose him. For some reason, this hand keeps popping off. That may not be a good sign, but we'll see. Um, so far, he definitely looks the part. the figures with the uh, magnetic heads, kind of iffy about. Um, the thing that drives me crazy the most is I'm so used to grabbing a toy and like picking it up by the head. You can't do that. And uh, sometimes it can be a little weird, but I think in this presentation, it looks pretty good. Definitely allows him to have way more expression than a head like this would. Um, you'd be super limited with that. The cape is pretty interesting. So there is uh, like simulated dirt on the inside of it, even on the outside. And then the inside is, I don't know how to say it. The back is shiny and the inside is matte. I think, I don't know. Sometimes you'll see where companies will have the capes kind of be like 2-ply, so you have like a nice effect. And when it's like this, you kind of see like the unfinished side. But I think they did this to keep the cape light because there is bendy wire edges. And this thing was really thick. Um, they would have to put a thicker wire. It may look weird. Um, but I'm a little about the cape. It's kind of feels like paper. Like some of the McFarlane Batmans have better cape material than this. It does look the part though. It looks excellent. It's just like touching it, it's like very thin. But I think I understand why they did it. So we'll go over this head real quick. Guess this guy just somehow. Yep, it just comes completely out. Put this head in, and then you've got that look. And then if you want his hair to be more messy, this comes off again, all magnets. You put that on, and he's got more of the messy look, which you should probably have that with an unmasked Batman. He's not supposed to be like combed hair Bruce Wayne at this point, but that looks really nice. I think I was supposed to, yeah. So this neck piece goes with that. That goes down in there like that. And this is basically like a ball joint that snaps down in there. All right, so I showed off a little bit of articulation, but this is pretty much a standard Hot Toys. He's got got a piece of protecting foam there. He's got disc hinge elbow shoulders. He's got bicep swivel. The hands are on a double ball joint, so you can spin them around and get whatever side to side motion you want from them. There is torso articulation, but there's padding around his chest, I mean his stomach, so that's going to be pretty limited. Um, his legs going out to the side are going to be pretty limited because it's going to bring tension to the crotch area. So I would not try to bend this too much. The legs come up okay, um, but material kind of gets in the way. Definitely a lot of knee bend, really good ankle articulation and swivel side to side. Normally you don't have something like that in a character like this. A lot of times the boots will be like one piece, or it might be an overlay. So I like how they did that. They do have nice treads on the bottom. Um, he's got a lot of cool pouches and little things on his belt. There is stuff going around on the back, so you can keep knocking that head over. You can put his mag lights and his handcuffs and all that stuff I showed off at the beginning. His his little wrist baton gun things kind of come out from underneath, and it doesn't look like these were moved to help like with photography, like to once you have them deployed, but that's fine. So you can take all those things, load up his pouches, um, and he works really good. And then this extra head, I am not sure what the purpose is. I think you would pretend he has taken his mask off, and then he would, possibly hold this. So that's the whole point of the extra head that he comes with. Um, so that is the figure. I don't have any other Batman figures to show off. Maybe I will get the updated Ben Affleck Batman when it comes out, and then we can compare those. But all in all, I like this release. Um, Good articulation, good materials used for the suit. Not a big fan of the magnetic head, but I can't lie, it does allow for a lot of expression. And he does have the eye system. Um, I didn't want to go through all that because I really suck at posing the eyeballs, but he does have the whole eye system thing. So this is definitely, masterpiece Hot Toys Batman. So if you're looking for a 12-inch Batman, this is one to get. That is a review. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, tune into more videos coming up. And if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you.